Welcome back. Today we're looking at Swiss demographics, specifically a steady exodus of professionals leaving the economic heart of Zurich. These residents are heading west into the Canton of Aargau. While often viewed as a quiet transit corridor between major cities, Aargau has become the primary destination for this new wave of internal migration. The profiles of these new arrivals are consistent. Data shows they are highly educated, in full-time employment, and looking for permanent home ownership rather than temporary rentals. This influx is re-establishing the region's importance. Aargau is a territory with a long history of centralized administration and influence, a legacy that is taking on a new, modern form. This current movement of people into Aargau is just the latest chapter in a 1,000-year history of the region driving Swiss development. That history begins in the 11th century. Long before they controlled a global empire, the House of Habsburg established their ancestral seat here, in the heart of Aargau. This is Habsburg Castle. Its imposing stone tower was the foundation for a family that would become one of Europe's most dominant royal bloodlines. Nearby, Lenzburg Castle sits atop a prominent hill. As one of Switzerland's oldest and most significant heritage sites, its extensive fortifications reflect Aargau's early role as a center of nobility. This era of royal rule ended in 1415, when the Swiss Confederacy conquered the region. While political control shifted away from the Habsburgs, the region's established infrastructure of influence remained a permanent fixture. These fortresses represent Aargau's first era of power. Over the centuries, the canton's identity would transition from a landscape of physical defense into a center for administrative and intellectual growth. In the modern era, Aargau traded sovereign borders for a strategic focus on human capital, prioritizing education as its primary engine for development. To see that commitment in numbers, look at this breakdown from the canton. Aargau invests a full 1/3 of its total annual expenditures into education and research. This investment builds on a local tradition of excellence. Both the educator Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi and the physicist Albert Einstein lived and worked within the canton, shaping their ideas on these same grounds. Today, that legacy is supported by a comprehensive system of 6 cantonal schools, specialized vocational colleges, and dedicated centers for adult education. By prioritizing this educational pipeline, the canton has replaced its historical reliance on feudal hierarchy with a focus on specialized knowledge, creating a new form of modern influence. This educational foundation is the driver behind High-Tech Aargau, a program designed to turn research into commercial and technical advancement. At the center of this initiative is the Paul Scherrer Institute. It houses some of the world's most advanced scientific infrastructure, including the Swissfel. This diagram shows the scale of the Swissfel free electron laser, an extensive underground linear accelerator beneath the forest floor. It feeds directly into the experimental laboratories shown here. Inside, photon beamlines let researchers observe atomic processes in real time, pushing the boundaries of modern physics. This investment in technical infrastructure continues the region's history of central importance, attracting global researchers to the same landscape once governed by the Habsburgs. For those moving from Zurich, the draw is this balance of elite technical opportunities and local nature reserves like Europark Aargau, a combination often described as the development of head, heart, and hand. However, this success has a measurable cost. This chart shows the net migration delta. Roughly 3,000 more people move from Zurich to Aargau than the other way around every year. This rapid growth is driving up housing costs and causing friction, as many long-term residents find themselves priced out by the boom attracting newcomers. While the symbols of influence have changed, from the stone walls of a castle to the concrete tunnels of a particle accelerator, the underlying struggle for space and status within this region continues. Thanks for joining us for this look at Aargau's transition. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe for more.